and under bridges this morning. That's one type of life. But it's not the kind of life that we would want. There's some people who are in jail cells this morning. There's some people behind prison bars this morning. There's some people in the hospitals throughout the city. There's some people in nursing homes. They all have a type of life. But is it abundant life? Well, I tell you that if you don't have Jesus in your life, you don't have an abundant life. Because when I think about abundant life, I think about more than enough. You see, the promised land was a land where the people of Israel had more than enough. The promise was that if they would obey him, if they would keep his commandments, that he would take them out of bondage, take them out of captivity, and give them a land of milk and honey. In other words, God said that I'll take you out of the land of Egypt, which is a land of not enough, where you didn't have enough to eat, you didn't have enough to make the bricks, you had less than enough. But then I'll take you into the wilderness where you will have just enough. And as you know, in the wilderness, God gave them just enough manna, except for the Sabbath. On Friday, he gave them actually enough for 2 days for the Sabbath also. But the wilderness was just enough to be able to survive. And then he said he would take them into the land of milk and honey, where there would be more than enough. And when you come into the kingdom of God, you come into the land of more than enough. I tell you, once you get into the kingdom, and you live according to the rules of the king, you don't really have to worry. You see, because what happens in the kingdom is you have someone called the Good Shepherd. And the Good Shepherd is responsible for the sheep. You see, the sheep did not have to plant grass. You know, the sheep didn't have to worry about digging wells. All the sheep had to do was to follow the Good Shepherd. Oh, thank you, Lord. And I tell you today, hallelujah, if you'll follow the Good Shepherd, you can say like David, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not